Something that I really want to see different in my life is being able to serve others more instead of focusing on myself. Something during the Dominican Republic immersion, they were talking about put God first, then others, and then yourself, but God and others. It seems like I always glorify myself before anyone else. I realize serving others, I have such a peace in me and I find joy in it. And
I like for my faith and faith in Christ just bottle rocket up. Just mainly because I've haven't been this far from home before, but I also haven't been this close to individuals my age, in fact, with that strong of a bond.
Just a little thing that I've gotten out of this month is that relationships are very, very, they're a really good thing. And you need to build relationships with people to bring them to Christ, because you can't just walk up to someone and be like, hey, here's some Jesus. Just slap them upside the head with the Bible. It doesn't happen that way. You have to build relationships with them, and that's something that I would like to start doing at home, from as much as I can.
For sure. What you want to do?
Well, I've been thinking quite a bit about maybe trying to get everybody's youth group that's here, because we're all from different churches. Everybody get their youth group, and then we have maybe a rally or something like that, and get a speaker to come talk. Maybe even Dr. Lowen to talk in front of all the youth groups. I think it'd be really cool. But that's still just a thought right now. So.
I don't know, probably relying on God more than kind of just forgetting about it and going on like nothing happened. I would like to see I don't know, quiet time and prayer more, stuff like that.
I actually really want to talk to my youth pastor about getting a fund going so we can go on more mission trips. We're already a really close youth group, but I feel like going on a trip like this would really just bring us together.
Also, with the building relationships, eating together is also important. And my family we don't really eat together ever or cook meals at home because none of us are ever home because we're so busy. And we need that special time together to just debrief about our day and just have communion with each other.
To be more vulnerable. I like to keep my thoughts to myself for the most part. Like to keep my failures to myself for the most part. But I've realized on this trip that not only does verbalizing our failures or verbalizing our thoughts help us to grasp them better and help us to heal in a manner that can't happen if we just keep them inside, but also it can really help others to heal.
Have more relationships with people, because one of the hard things that I had with before the trip was raising money, because all the people that I knew were from Michigan, Arkansas. They're really far places, and I only knew 3 or 4 people here that I could ask. So getting in the community and starting to make more relationships.
And also keep seeking God in my everyday life instead of getting caught up in what every day is like. And during that time, I don't want to lose sight of that because I know I have in the past. So, serving others and seeking God in every day is my main thing. And, of course, putting God first above all of that, too.
I'm ready to go home and fix my relationship with my brothers and sisters because I'm not the best older brother. And I'm ready to be more involved in my youth group because, sure, I've helped lead worship on Wednesdays, but being a leader and investing in everyone in my youth group, I can say I have not done that.
I've always thought that when you live with someone your entire life,
you're naturally going to not want to spend as much time with them just because you live with them, you know them so well. But it kind of makes me think that I might not even know my sister as well as I know these people, because I live with these people and we all get along just fine. We all love each other. I think that maybe if I was quite a bit less stubborn, that maybe I could have a similar relationship with my sister, or a better one for sure.
And I also want to change some things in our school. Yeah, I go to a Christian school, but I'd like to see more people open to share God's love, because some people are just kind of like, I go to a Christian school, everyone must assume I'm a Christian. But I want people to be more open-hearted and more involved in worship and more involved in chapel, instead of it just being a boring time, and more involved in Bible class. So I really just want to take a step in that and let my light shine.
So I want to bring that passion back with me, the passion of prayer. And like I said before, we're all going to be a web connected. And I want to have prayer meetings together, even if it's over the internet. But I'm ready to share the fire, and I'm ready to let it spread.
And it's going to be really hard to continue this, because all of the distractions are here. The social media is here. We have our phones. We have our friends and everything. We have freedom. And so it's going to be really hard. But having these bonds and these relationships with everyone, and being able to be so open with them and talking to them about our struggles, I think that'll make it just that much easier